Hey, this is Walk and Talk 262 on June 5th. Practical advice, how not to fail. How do you avoid failure? How do you find success? In any area of your life, the Bible always gives excellent advice. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 13 says clearly, where there is no guidance, people fail. But in abundance of counselors, there is victory. The Bible is clearly saying everyone needs advice. Everyone needs coaches, teachers, mentors. The Bible is simply saying without a teacher, without a mentor, without guidance, without wisdom, without someone offering you who's smarter than you truth about something, failure is going to happen. What the Bible is simply saying is life is so big, you can't succeed without guidance, without a teacher, without a counselor, without a mentor, without help. Make some practical observations. The Bible is saying in Proverbs chapter 11, verse 13, you're not to go through life alone, solo, without others giving you advice. In other words, don't be an island. Don't be someone who avoids asking for help. Many people go through life and they're embarrassed to ask for help, or they're so prideful they don't need help, too proud to ask for help. The Bible is saying you need help. The Bible is saying don't live alone without guidance. Look at it this way. If you have a medical problem, a health problem, you don't usually try to solve it on your own. You find someone who has medical wisdom, medical expertise. The Bible is just simply saying you're smart, you'll avoid failure if you get wisdom, guidance, teaching, learning. If you'll find individuals who will give you excellent advice. So don't do it alone. Don't go through life alone. No matter what age you are, no matter how smart you are, surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. Notice it says you can go from failure to victory, but only with guidance. You can take your life and find victory. You can find positive steps when you get guidance. Practical suggestion. Surround yourself with people smarter than you. You say, Roger, how do I do that? Be willing to not go through life solo. Go through life with a team. Go through life with other people. Go through life with people around you. Call it your baseball team. Call it your soccer team. Call it your study group. Call it your wisdom council. Go through life with people around you that have a lot smarter than you, gathering an opportunity for wisdom. If you want to buy a car, don't just go out and buy it. Get some expert advice, do some research. And the best research is go to individuals, go to people, go to wisdom. People that have bought a car before you, people that understand the positives and negatives of buying cars. There's no sense in failing. I'm simply saying you don't have to fail. If your marriage is hurting, if your marriage is weak, find someone you believe is trustworthy and get advice. Some people now today do it online. They go to the internet and they get advice from artificial intelligence, or they'll get advice from other people that write articles on the internet. I'm simply saying you should have individuals that you can pick up the phone, you can call, you can text, you can say, hey, how do I manage this conflict in my marriage? Maybe you're a parent and you're struggling with your child. Don't be embarrassed to say, I don't know how to help my child stop screaming. I don't know how to help my child. They're getting in trouble at school. They're lashing out. They're being mean. They're being rude. What should I do? It can be another teacher. You can go to a teacher. You can go to a friend. You can find someone who has had the experience that you have not had, and just say, here's what happened. It's a simple observation. To not fail means be humble and ask for help. Don't be afraid to say, hey, my finances are not going well. Can you look at my finances and give me some advice? And be humble to listen to someone smarter than you, someone that probably has made mistakes that you can avoid. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 13 says, where there is no guidance, people fail. But in abundance of counselors, there's victory. You don't have to fail. You don't have to make those painful mistakes if you surround yourself with counsel, with wisdom, with advice. Yes, you can go to the internet, but I wouldn't rely very much on what I read on the internet, but go face to face with people smarter than you, people older than you, and compare notes. And just simply say, hey, I've got this problem. What advice would you give me? Simple statement. I have this problem. I get frustrated. What advice would you give me so I don't always get frustrated? Or maybe you have an anger problem. Recently, a young dad said that their young elementary child was getting in trouble at school and had the humility to contact me and say, what do I do? How can my wife and I help on this? Another young couple, this couple doesn't have children, but they have their own businesses, they have their own career path, and they're regularly asking, what about this problem? What advice on that problem? Practical suggestions: stay humble, ask for help, don't go alone. You don't have to fail. We go through life and we make mistake after mistake after mistake. And these mistakes will eventually catch up to you. They'll eventually create a huge problem for you. Slow it down. Get a group of people around you. Ask permission. Hey, when I have this anger problem, when I have this frustration, when I'm not sure what the answer is, when I'm discouraged, when I get an anxiety attack, can I call you? Begin building a team of counselors, a team of teachers, a team of coaches, of mentors, of advisors. You don't have to fail. If you're struggling studying a subject, go get a mentor, go get a teacher, go get a tutor. Surround yourself. If you're struggling with your walk with God, and you just have to be honest, you have to be humble. Find a pastor. Find someone who's lived life longer than you and can be honest with you. Practical suggestion: God is at work through failure, but God is also at work through tutors, through teachers, through mentors, through pastors, through people that are a little older than you, or in some cases, people that are younger than you, that may already have the wisdom that you don't have. We go through life frustrated. We never seem to, quote, get ahead. It could be that you're an island. It could be that you're going solo and you don't have a handful, a dozen tutors, mentors, coaches that you can contact and say, hey, can I ask a question? Give me some advice on how to handle this situation. And this Walk and Talk 262, June 5th, Proverbs chapter 11, verse 13 is pretty clear. Where there's no guidance, people fail. But in abundance of counselors, there's victory. Let me invite you to worship with us this coming Sunday at 9:30 and 11 at First Baptist Church, Tempe, Arizona, 4525 South McClintock. You can contact us through the church office, 480-839-0926. Ask for a staff member and ask for someone that you can talk to get advice, to solve a problem, to find an answer to things that are challenging you. You can check out our church on the web, fbc-tempe.org. You can send an email to the church staff and be happy to help solve some of your problems. Live your life not as an island, not as a recluse, not as someone who doesn't need others. Be humble. Find a handful, find a dozen tutors, teachers, coaches that will give you permission. You can call, you can meet with them and get advice on problems that you face. You don't have to fail. Failure will happen, but you can find victory if you find people that will share their wisdom, their knowledge with you. If you'll be humble enough to ask for help. I'm encouraging you in this walk and talk. You do not have to fail. You can be successful. You can be victorious. You can stand and not fall. Sometimes failure is how we learn. But the Bible is saying you can avoid failure if you surround yourself with guidance. You don't have to fail. You can find victory. This is Walk and Talk 262. It's June 5th. I hope you can right now give a list of 12 individuals that you have access to, that you're humble enough to contact them on a regular basis and ask for advice, ask for guidance, ask for wisdom. Do that so that you can avoid paying the big dollars for those expert advisors that charge $50, $100, $200 an hour. There's many ways that you can gather your tutors, your problem solvers. Start now creating your list of names of individuals that you can trust. You can text them, you can email, you can call, you can FaceTime, you can Zoom. You can just simply say, hey, can we get together for 30 minutes? I got a couple of quick questions on a problem I can't solve. You do not have to fail. The Bible says with guidance, there's victory. It's a great day to find success, to find victory. Remember, you're not as smart as you think you are. The more advisors you have, the clearer your answers to your problems will be. It's a great day to have a group of mentors, a group of teachers, a group of individuals older than you, perhaps maybe some people younger than you might have answers that you don't have. Today's a beautiful day. Have a great one.